Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. So let's see, Sunday I did a video where I worked on showing you this paper pumpkin kit. By the way, I got so excited I didn't even introduce myself. This is Jennifer Sinceri and I'm so happy to do this video with you. I absolutely loved this kit. I was playing with it with you Sunday evening, and I made the 3 original designs, and then I stayed up late to play and make my alternative designs, and I want to show you those cards. Okay, so the kit originally makes 9 cards, and I think I have over 12. I'll have to see. So here are the 3 original designs, and you can watch that video here on Facebook or on my YouTube channel. Now remember, I told you that this kit coordinates with the Charming Day suite that is going to launch to customers in July. Alright, so there's a bundle that has the stamps and dies. I've put my dies inside, plus I've already put my paper pumpkin stamp set in with this one because it coordinates. Okay, so I'm going to keep it with this, which means I'll probably end up using it more. So there are the dies. Okay, and there's a lovely pack of paper that comes with this ribbon and embellishments. It's going to be an online exclusive, and it launches in July. All right, it's called Charming Day, and the paper pumpkin was called Full of Charm. So they both have the word charm in them. All right, here are my cards. Now I got some inspiration from other demonstrators, and then I kind of tweaked some of them. So I saw something that was like this, and then I did add my own take to it. Okay, so I ended up cutting card bases to use them as designer series paper, and then you'll see what I did on the inside. So these are strips that I used when I was cutting the bases to make them fit, and I just used it because it had the gold foiling on it. So I thought that was really pretty. Okay, so that is a fun fold. All right, and then another one that I did, let me show you. Kind of want to do them in a certain order here. Okay, so what I did was I took, if you can see it, this piece, and I cut it into 2 pieces, and then I made 2 cards with it. Okay, so now this one has dry embossing on it, so you can see that. All right, and this was just a scrap I had in my stash, and it matched. That is peach pie color. I haven't done the insides yet on these, most of the cards. And then this one, again, I just used a scrap that I had, and you'll see that there's just these really light stripes on that designer series paper, and this is old olive cardstock, and I did not do the insides yet, but you can get 2 out of 1 of half of those. So just FYI, this is all that's left of my kit. This is it. I had 3 embellishments left and a couple dies, and I'll probably still make something with that. I'm going to put it in with my stamps for this suite. Move that. So there's 3 alternatives so far. Okay, and then let's see, another one that I did was I just took the really large die that went on top of the florals, this one here, I cut out from the stamp bundle. So these are not in the paper pumpkin kit, they're in the stamp bundle. I added those. Then added some gold trim, popped up my sentiment, and added a little bit of mossy meadow just so it would show up and pop. Okay. All right, and then this was one that I got inspiration from a design, and then I made it my own. So what I did was I actually took part of the card base and I ran it through an embossing folder just to give it texture. And then instead of having this just be plain Night of Navy, I also ran it through a different embossing folder, and it's one that has roses on it, which goes with the whole suite. So I thought that was really pretty. And these embellishments come in the suite. They have glitter inside them, so they sparkle. Okay, so that's one. And then I took this one. These dies are from the suite. Did a little bit of blending on my piece that I wrote my sentiment on. Added a matte. This is Timid Tiger. Okay, and then this die was actually from the suite. It almost is exactly like the dies from the paper pumpkin kit. And this die is actually larger, so I just cut it into pieces. So I just wanted a little piece right there, and I didn't want the full piece. And then this is another design. So same die, I just cut it into pieces and I used it here. I think it's actually this piece right here. Okay, so this one's pretty. It's just very simple, but I love this die. Hi, Shelly. Okay, and then, so the original design, let me show you the original again. This was the original design from that kit. This was an alternative, my take on it. So I just added, I used thick white cardstock, and then I added a layer of Berry Burst. I cut one of the card bases in half, and I used it as designer series paper for that gold foiling in the back. And then I popped the die up on dimensionals. So that's an alternative that I made. And then another thing that I did was I took the last of these dies and I cut it into pieces. Okay, so I looked for natural breaks where I could cut, and I cut 3 pieces. So one piece I put here, and this was an inspiration from another demonstrator, and then I tweaked it myself. I added, mine actually has more layers on it. I added more Berry Burst layers. So here's the piece cut. And then the other pieces I used to do this one. And I just kind of put them back together. As you can see, it has less on it. It's smaller. What bundle is this? So I am highlighting alternatives for the Full of Charm June Paper Pumpkin kit, which is sold out right now. There are only refills available. So if you missed out on this one, you can't get the kit anymore on the website, but they do have refills. I do have 4 extra kits available on my cash and carry table if anyone is interested in this kit. But the coordinating suite is called Charming Day. And this is a pre-order item right now for demonstrators, and available to customers July. So it's called Charming Day, and it has beautiful rose stamps. It has dies, and then there is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous paper that goes with it. And I've got it close by so I can show you really quick. And then I'll place all my designs out again one more time. So this is the paper that goes with it. The colors in the kit, I think, are brighter. It has Berry Burst and Timid Tiger, and then the colors in this paper pack, well, it does have Berry Burst. It has Blackberry Bliss, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, and Timid Tiger. So all the colors from the kit except the only Blackberry Bliss, which I didn't even think it was Blackberry Bliss. I thought it was Berry Burst. I'm looking for the card that has it. Yeah, see, I think that's Berry Bliss. No, Berry Burst. Sorry, I'm mixing the two colors together. Berry Burst. So Blackberry Bliss is not in the kit, but it's in the suite. So here's the paper. You have this kit. It's in your huge stack of paper pumpkins. You're gonna love it. I haven't been able to do a paper pumpkin in a while, and I was very motivated to use it because of the coordinating products, and I just had a blast with it. It was so much fun. So much fun. This paper is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the color combination. They really outdid themselves on this pack of paper. This is going to be an online exclusive. It is not in a catalog. And it's going to be while supplies last. So you're not going to want to miss out on this. I see some really pretty end of summer cards with this and fall cards. These are definitely could be fall cards. Fall colors, I mean. Chrysanthemums are kind of a fall flower, aren't they? These are chrysanthemums, and then these are roses. So I love this pack of paper. I've already ordered my 3 packs through the pre-order, and then you know I am going to be ordering more of this when it goes live to customers. It is gorgeous paper. It's called Floral Charm DSP. And then the embellishments that go with it are here. And you get 210. And they have glitter in them. They have glitter in them. Or they kind of sparkle. So I'll hold those up. That's Night of Navy, and then this, I don't know what pink that is. And then Petal Pink, I'm thinking. They're faceted, but they also have like a little bit of shimmer to them. And then the ribbon that goes with this suite is, where is it? I just had it. It's on my table. Oh, here it is. It's really thick. So I was wondering if you could, I think you can, but it's going to take some effort. If you can tear, oh, see, that's got tape on it. Yeah, you can. Like, you can pull this apart and fray it, and I think that would be a really cool thing to do with this. Let's take this off. Like adding in that texture to your cards, and just having fibers. That's going to be really pretty. It's braided trim. It's just called Petal Pink braided trim. So that with this and this, and then the designer series paper. So this is a suite, and it's available as pre-order to demonstrators right now, and will go live to customers July. I do believe that demonstrators can purchase this and then get another suite half off right now for this week only. under the Sweet Sweet sale. So it coordinates with Full of Charm, and then it's the Charming Day, I believe it's Sweet. Okay, so that you're not going to want to miss out on. I'm really loving it. And the stamps to the paper pumpkin, I just went ahead and put in my bundle because I'll use them with that Sweet. So these were all my alternative designs that I made with my paper pumpkin kit. So far we got 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 10 alternatives, and then I did the original 3 designs. So 10, 11, 12. I have 13 cards that I made using this kit. And the only extras, I used a couple embossing folders, and I used some cardstock, and then ribbon. Oops, there's a stamp right there. And then ribbon. So 13 cards with my kit. I thought you would enjoy seeing these alternatives. I'm going to post pictures of them so that you can study them a little bit more, and hopefully that will inspire you. Again, this paper pumpkin set is sold out. You can get the refill, which means you just won't get an ink spot and you won't get the stamp set, but you can use any sentiments. Let's look at the original designs. If you want to do these cards and you order the refill, any sentiments will work. And then there's a leaf that you use, and then this floral. So, any flower stamp set you could probably use to make up the cards. Now, like I said, I do have 4 kits available, cash and carry. If you're not local to me, then I would have to charge you the shipping to ship it to you. But you could order the refill kit and then just use what you have at home to make the cards. Okay? So kind of saves you a little bit of money too. So the refill kit is still available. I don't know how long it's going to last. It's a pretty popular kit because everyone's loving that it coordinates with the Charming Day stamp bundle suite as well. Okay? So I just was hopping on real quick because I wanted to show you all of these cards that I made using excuse me, using the paper pumpkin kit. I came up with 13 cards total, and I made 10 alternative designs. So like I said, I'm going to post pictures with all of the cards so you can see them. I do have 4 more kits available. If you're local, we can do pickup, porch pickup. If you are not local, I will have to charge you for shipping. If you want to order the refill and just use your own ink and your own stamps, you can order the refill right now on the Stampin' Up website. Okay? All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. It is Wednesday, which means the week is half over. The weekend is almost here. So have a great day, guys. All right? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.